Hi, my name is Brandon Watson. I'm the Vice President of Purchasing here at Pacebutler Corporation. My job is to train new people as they start to work at Pacebutler, and then to lead them, mentor them, and help them to grow into the employee and the person that they want to be. Hey, good morning, Ray. How's it going? Right. I mean, all we got to work with is the seasons. We can be mad at the seasons all we want, but that's all we got. So, you too, and enjoy that great weather while we can, right? Well, I'm not at Pacebutler. I believe in living life to its fullest. I enjoy spending time with my wife and my son, making new memories, experiencing new things, going to new places, taking trips, just really living life. I'm also very involved in my church, part of the audio team there. I get a lot of fulfillment and enjoyment out of that. Fun fact, I've also been DJing for over 20 years. Started off as a little hobby in my bedroom, just mixing records when I was a teenager, and then over the years figured out that, this might be a good little side business. And so I invested in audio equipment and lighting, and started picking up doing weddings and birthday parties and pretty much anything event you could think of. I'm willing to do. And the great thing about being a DJ is that you get to provide the soundtrack to an incredible moment in someone's life. You get to create the energy, and you get to interact with the people, and you create a vibe that people can enjoy and have fun and just really connect with each other. I grew up in Ponca City, Oklahoma. After high school, I felt like I was too big for a small town, so I decided I was going to move to Dallas. But I had a little bit of fear about moving to Dallas from a small town. Thought if I moved, I'd end up back in Ponca City, so I'll just make a pit stop, a level up, if you will, in Norman, Oklahoma. And I've been there for the last 20 years. I started working at Pacebutler in June of 2018 at an entry-level position. Kind of a funny story. I had started my own company, outbound call center, selling telecom. And things just weren't really going too good. I was running out of money to live on, and I said a prayer one day asking for God to open some doors and make something happen, because I knew I wasn't going to be able to live more than 3 more weeks. That next day, Brad Armstrong, who's our president of the company now, we'd been friends for a long time in life, and he just called me out of the blue and said, "Hey, how's your company going?" And I said, "Well, not so good." And he said, "Well, how long are you going to keep working for free?" And I was like, "I don't know." He said, "Well, why don't you come in here tomorrow and talk to us about a job?" And so I put in my application. I came in the next day. Tom Pace, our CEO, interviewed me, and he asked me, he said, "Well, so what brought you to Pacebutler?" I said, "Tom, I really had no desire to be at Pacebutler. I just said a prayer and the phone rang, so I thought this is where I need to go." And 3.5 years later, my life has rapidly changed. I came in at an entry-level position, worked my way up to a major account rep, and after being here about 1.5 years, was promoted to Vice President of Purchasing. During the time I've worked at Pacebutler, my life has drastically changed for the better. By taking the actions, by reading the books, by participating in our Monday morning personal development meeting, my finances have drastically improved. I'm currently saving to buy a house. The woman that I was dating when I started working, I'm now married to. We just celebrated 1 year of marriage, and so the relationships not only at work, but also in my personal life, have also drastically improved. One valuable lesson I've learned while working at Pacebutler is the importance of having a written dream list or goal list. My whole life I've been a dreamer. I had lots of ideas, lots of dreams, and then I just never put anything into action to make those things happen. I've learned while working at Pacebutler that if I write down these goals, that I have a 70% chance of actually accomplishing them. And at first that seemed too hard to believe, but then once I did it, those things just started happening. Goals that I'd had for years that I couldn't accomplish, once I wrote them down, started happening in a few months. I had a goal to become a major account rep, and now I've surpassed that. And so I just keep everything I write down, it just keeps happening. My current goals is to continue to grow in Pacebutler and have a long time career here. Maybe, who knows, be the president one day. I also have a goal to buy a house in the spring. At Pacebutler Corporation, our company vision is to build great lives. And that may sound like it's too good to be true, just a false promise by another corporation, but it's not. It's actually true. The company really invests into the employees. Since working here, I've read 63 books, and prior to working here, I don't know if I had read 63 books my whole life. And through doing that, my life has greatly improved. But it doesn't just stop with the employees. At Pacebutler Corporation, we donate an educational book for every cell phone that we purchase. And those go into the hands of people, whether they be in jails, prisons, schools, just places to help other people outside of Pacebutler to have great lives as well. Well, that's a little bit about me. If you'd like to know more about me, or if you have any cell phones or tablets that you need to get rid of, give me a call. 405-755-3131, extension 319. Thank you guys for watching.